first of all, thank you so much for this opportunity. This is an honor to talk with you, and I really would like to know why you choose the boxing.
Because it was complicated. There wasn't a line outside of the gym for people to go inside and get punched in the face or run 6 or 7 miles or um, most importantly, I first used it to get my footwork right. But now I'm in love with it because I used to play basketball. So I do it because it's complicated, it's tough, and it makes me terrified. So I love it. I do it for the love.
At what age did you start with boxing?
About 15 years of age.
16. Which was your first impression when you received your first punch?
Um, it was alongside my mentor, trainer, father figure, coach till this day, Barry Porter. The first punch I received, it hurt really bad, and I was told that if I don't punch back, that they are gonna keep hitting me.
Oh, amazing. Um,
Hmm.
how was your journey? Because you started boxing, then you've been growing up, then you've been part of the national team in USA. So tell me a little about your journey in boxing.
My journey was amazing. It was very slow, as it is now. But I was consistent. I probably had one fight every year. And here it is now. I'm signed to one of the biggest influencers in boxing and fighting on the main stage and I have a great team behind me. And so I would say that the journey started off very slow and now it's all paying off.
Well, and when you decided to turn on into a pro,
After the 2016 Nationals, I had tore my Achilles prior to then. And I came home and I said, you know what? I want to lose weight and I want to compete in the pro rankings. And so I did that.
nice. And how hard was to achieve what you have already achieved? Because how good was to know Jake Paul?
It was extremely hard. At first, I wasn't really getting anybody's interest for some odd reason. I guess I wasn't fairly known, and I just kept fighting, kept training, and here it is. I am today to be signed under Jake Paul, and it's an amazing feeling, and I'm grateful in all aspects of life. I'm just grateful.
How many opportunities he gives you?
I fought on his undercard versus Anderson Silva, and then they made it possible for me to fight on under Amanda Serrano versus Erica Cruz card. So the opportunities seem to be endless if it makes sense, and I'm just so appreciative and filled with a lot of gratitude.
And right now, you are on the line to fight against Franchon crews-dezurn, but she decided, maybe because I don't know, but maybe she decided to fight against Savannah Marshall. Do you think she's taking yourself? Because you are the mandatory with the WBC.
Yeah, absolutely. But in this business, you're not allowed to truly have an opinion without it being questioned. So her decision is her decision, and I'll be in line for the winner with no step aside, anything else. So, my opinion is definitely that she got this opportunity with me because of supposedly bigger money, but that's her privilege, and I just know that I would never follow in the same footsteps.
Well, before one of my most important questions, before fighting Elisa Darros, you fought Oclady Suarez. That's true. And
Hmm.
do you think that Ellen was a fight with a top level than the before fight, that the old ladies fight.
Absolutely. Aline was a two-time world champion, unified world champion, and I knew that she had skills and ring experience that would take my and elevate my game to the next level. So I was well prepared, and I knew I was stepping in there with the likes of world champions who I would like to consistently step in there with. So I definitely believe that.
I do this question because you knock old ladies in 5 rounds and Ellen in six. Because if it has top five, maybe the time to knock her out was a little long, but you knocked her out in 6 rounds, and you did it on an amazing way. So that's the reason of my question.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. You're drinking mate?
No, I'm drinking water.
Ah, sorry. In Argentina, we have an drink that is called mate, and I thought, oh my god, she's drinking mate. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I'm
No,
drinking
no, no.
water.
Ah, you're drinking water. Okay. Hey, and how do you combine your life as a person with your life as a professional fighter? Because maybe you are in the gym all day, and
Hmm.
out there you have your family, you have your friends, you have your own life. So how do you combine everything?
Well, I mean, it's simply prioritize. Right now, as you can see, I'm home. Um, I train. I train children. After I finish training my 2 sessions a day, and then I go and train kids and children and dedicate myself to bringing the younger generation up, giving them a purpose and putting them through fitness and agility drills, and then I come home and relax. Um, it's Mother's Day weekend, of course, so I sent my mom some chocolate covered strawberries. I'm gonna spend time with her this weekend, and when I get home, like I literally put my phone on the charger and I leave it because I'm so like induced in my day. I don't get home till about 4 or 5 o'clock, so it's tough. But when I get home, I just like to be home with no interruptions and just relax.
It's amazing. And imagine that you are going to fight for the undisputed super middleweight champion against the winner of Marshall and Frenchon.
Hmm.
Which will be your feeling when you are walking to the ring?
I'll be nervous because, of course, I care about it, but I would completely be 100% confident in my skill level and my performance that night because of how I train consistently with nothing on the table. I train every day like it's an undisputed bout. If I take a light day, I'm always harping on myself about it. So, um, it'll be a dream come true. Once it happens, it'll definitely be a dream come true. But I'm just consistently working. I'm putting in the work prior to my dreams coming true.
Yes. Do you always feel nervous when you are walking to the ring?
Absolutely. I feel nervous because I care about something like that. Anything that I care about, I feel nervous about. So I'm always nervous. But it's not a bad nervousness. So
Mhm.
it's good energy.
Yes. And when you are into the ring, do you still feeling nervous or that's away?
No, not after the first punch. No. Now it's like, okay, let's get it on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I love it. I love it. Hey, and if you got the opportunity to choose between Clarissa Shields and Franchon Crews-dezurn, which one do you choose and why?
Well, in this particular predicament, I would choose Franchon Cruz because she has everything that I want in my division.
Mm-hmm.
Clarissa Shields is an amazing fighter, and that's a fight that needs to be highlighted, bloomed up, and possibly. on a huge stage because she is the female face of women's boxing. So that's not something that I would like to just rush into
Mhm.
because, like I said, I would like to come to Clarissa Shields with something to offer um, in that aspect. So yeah,
Nice. And you already said that Clarissa is the face of boxing.
hmm
Who is the number two? Is she the number one in your list of the face of
no,
boxing?
it's
Because
it's many faces of women's boxing.
Mhm.
She's a face. You have Amanda Serrano, who's my mentor, Katie Teller, also Alicia Baumgartner.
Mhm.
There's a lot of faces of women's boxing right now who've accomplished so much and opened up doors for the sport. So
Yes.
yeah,
There's a controversy because Amanda Serrano has been fighting for women's boxing for a long time, but
hmm
since she is with Jake Paul, I think I don't know what do you think, but I think that her marketing grew up a lot, and people saw her more than before. She's an undisputed right now, but
hmm
she's been a seven division world championship until she hasn't the Shake Paul next to her. She didn't achieve what achieve right now. What do you
yeah.
think about that?
I think that's absolutely right. I think that Jake Paul has done so much for the women's boxing foundation to bring highlight to the sport. Amanda Serrano is has been doing amazing things for years. But as soon as Jake Paul came along and said, you know what, let's put this girl on pay per view, let's put this girl in the Madison Square Garden, that's when she got her just due. And nobody deserves it more than Amanda Serrano and Jordan, their
Yes,
team. They've been putting in the work, putting in the efforts for so long. So it's well deserved, and that's a true accurate. Like that's a true assessment because that's exactly what happened.
absolutely,
hmm
absolutely. There is something that you would like to tell to the people that is listening this.
Absolutely. Just keep supporting me. I appreciate everybody for supporting me, and I promise that if you support me, I'll fight for you, and I'll continuously work hard and train my behind off to become one of the best female fighters there is.
Yes, and I have just one more question, and then I leave you in peace. And if you achieve the undisputed world championship,
hmm
do you think that you need to achieve something more, or will you feel
Yes.
full with you?
No. When I become the undisputed super middleweight world champion, I would like to take on my talents against the other best champions. And that's that. No names calling, but whoever's close in my weight class, of course, I would like to challenge my skills against theirs. That's the fighter in me.
Okay, just one more, and I leave you in peace.
hmm
When do you consider that is the time to say goodbye to boxing?
After I've achieved all of my goals, and you know, I felt like I've done what I came into the sport to do, and that's that.
Is the age a problem?
Nah, not for me. I haven't taken a lot of punishment in my younger ages, so I'm good to go.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Shadasia.
Thank you so
Um,
much, and you have a wonderful day.
thank you, and you too. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for this amazing interview, and
hmm
I wish you the best on your career. Me and all
I,
of my followers wish you the best.
I appreciate you. All right. God bless.